It's Glamstract here, another video, another foundation review. And today's foundation is the Dior Forever Undercover 24 hours full coverage. And the shade that I picked for myself is 020. I've been using this foundation forever, just like it's called. Probably I would say a year. Yeah, I want to say I've been using this foundation for a year now, obviously on and off because I have other foundations that I love as well. I've used different method of applications as usual with brush, sponge and my fingers, and also different type of primers with matte, luminous and more like a natural finish primer. My favorite method of application is with a brush, and my favorite primer is with luminous primer because this is a soft matte foundation, so I do prefer to create that contrast. I am on the Dior website and I'm going through the description. This foundation here in the UK retails for £44. Dior Laboratories experts in both finish and wear reinvent extreme correction with Diorskin Forever Undercover. This fluid 24 hours full coverage foundation combines maximum complexion control with a natural matte finish for a result that is kiss-proof, touch-proof, life-proof, all night, all day. I'm sorry, this kind of claims really makes me giggle because it's so Dior, like they really promise you the moon and back or something. The benefits of this foundation is full coverage, 24-hour wear, and second skin matte finish. The water-based formula creates an ultra-fine, highly pigmented and weightless mesh on the skin, providing an impeccable matte finish for 24 hours. Listen, amazing claims on the Dior website, and I have to say, I agree to all of them. It is a beautiful longwear foundation. It is a nice matte foundation, not too matte that is going to dry your skin or make you feel, ooh, I have no luminosity. But let me just apply on the skin and I'll tell you more. Because it's water-based, I do like to give it a good shake just to mix all the formula together. The consistency you can see is quite solid. It's not really that liquidy. It really runs down your hand very slowly. Smell-wise, it has that sort of fresh Forever scent. If you're familiar with the Dior Forever scent, this is what this smells like as well. I mean, it is part of the Forever range. I have a strange feeling that this might be discontinued though, and it would be a great shame because this is beautiful. To blend my foundation, I'm using the usual Dior number 12 foundation brush. As I was saying at the very beginning, I really like this foundation. It definitely gives you that matte finish. I would call it more like a soft matte finish because I don't feel like it's extremely matte, and it's giving still that touch of luminosity. Not super luminous, but still, you know, it's got something. And I would definitely agree with the claims that it's a full coverage foundation. Certainly this is to me it's like a medium to full coverage, but it does it in a way that on the skin it still looks quite natural. Certainly this is a very long-lasting foundation and certainly is gonna look flawless all day long. This foundation to me is the perfect event foundation. If you need to attend an event and you need something that it's gonna last all day long, that is gonna stay put on your skin, because it does claim to be a 24-hour hold, kiss-proof, touch-proof, as they say, life-proof, BS. But it does stay on really, really nicely on the skin. It stays put. Even when your oil starts to come through throughout the day and you tap the oils out with just a clean tissue, the foundation still looks flawless underneath. Because I don't know if it happens to you as well, when you tap the excess oil off your skin, it still looks good, some other foundation, but you can see that you just, you know, sort of tapped it and it's looking a little weird. With this one, when you do it, it still looks the same. Like you just got rid of the shine, but it still looks flawless as just applied. Foundation all over my face, it's beautiful. I am obsessed with this. I know Dior does very well foundations, apart from, and I know I said this before in my previous video when I was doing the Capture Total Serum Foundation, I'm not a fan of the new reformulated original Forever foundation, but the Serum Foundation and this Forever Undercover are absolutely beautiful. Basically, my personal favorite foundations from Dior are the underdogs, you know, the ones that are not mentioned as much because now it's all about forever. I forgot to mention that for primer, I've used this limited edition Beige from Chanel. These are the Healthy Winter Glow Primers. I have it in the shade Light Copper. I do like Light Copper in particular because it has a slightly more bronzy finish. And because it doesn't give a lot of cover, but you can see a little bit of bronziness on your skin, it's quite nice to wear even on its own, if one of those days that you don't want to wear makeup. Dior Forever Undercover does not emphasize any pores. What else? And yeah, it just looks, even though it's a full coverage, it makes the skin still look quite natural, like your skin, but full coverage and better. And it's so lightweight, you can't feel a thing. Because you know, sometimes full coverage foundation, you can really feel them on the skin. Like for example, I mentioned it already before, but the new reformulated Forever foundation, I feel like that's a little bit heavy, while this one feels quite nice on the skin. Now we're going to go with concealer, and I'm going to use the SUBLIMAGE CORRECTEUR in the shade 10. And as I said in my previous video about this concealer, you need the tiniest little bit because it's got great coverage. For bronzer, I'm going to use the new Forever Glow Maximizer in the shade Bronze. For blush, I'm going to use the Cream Cheek Blush Rose Pink from Honest Beauty. I prefer to set this foundation only under my eyes and a little bit on the nose because the rest of my face, being a matte foundation, I rather leave it as it is. It needs no setting. Obviously, if you're an oily person or a combination person, your oils will come through no matter what, and you need to tap that off throughout the day. I'm going to use the Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This is the under eye powder. For highlighter, the new Forever Glow Maximizer in the shade Pearly. I'm obsessed with this, honestly. Since I bought these new Glow Maximizers, I can't stop using them. They're so beautiful. And this is it. So I'm just going to leave it as it is for now because I do want to focus on the foundation only. I did go a little bit overboard because I was just getting a bit excited, but we're here for the Forever 24-hour Undercover foundation. I don't want to repeat myself, but this is a beautiful foundation. It's a beautiful matte foundation, and who knows me knows that I'm not a huge matte person. I prefer glowy, I prefer more natural, almost sheer, but this matte full coverage is quite out of my comfort zone. But look how natural this full coverage looks. And I think this is also good for drier skins because I don't feel like it's drying my skin. I know I have a combination skin, but it doesn't feel drying at all. I think this will work quite nicely for drier skins as well. As long as you have a very good skincare base and a good hydrating primer, I think you can get away with using this. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about this foundation? Do you think it's going to be discontinued? Because at first I had some trouble finding it on their website, but then when I did a more specific search, I found it. So I was thinking, is it going to be discontinued? I hope not. And I hope it's not going to be reformulated either, because I hope they're not going to run in the same mistake as they did with the original Forever foundation. But what do you think? Have you tried this foundation? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you like it? Do you not? What's your experience? And of course, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. But also, if you didn't like this video, give it a thumbs up as well, because why not? Let's spread love. And while you're here on my YouTube channel, why don't you just go ahead and subscribe? You will support me a lot. Thank you so much. If you want, you can also head over to my Instagram page and you can follow me there at Glamstract as well. Thank you so much for watching once again, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video.